like me better when I'm with you.
Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Febri Anita from A1 English Education Study Program 2021 from IKIP Siliwangi. I made this video to fulfill assignment listening for the general communication. And in this video, I want to explain about learning style. Everyone has a difference in understanding something, especially when studying. Some people are easy to understand, some are moderate, and some are difficult to understand material. And have you ever asked why it happened? This is the answer to the question. You need to learn about learning style. What is meant by learning style? Learning style is the way you learn best. There are many ways to learn to acquire new information. There are 3 learning styles. First, visual learning is learning by seeing. Second, auditory learning is learning by listening. And third, kinesthetic is learning by doing. By seeing is like learning by seeing material in a book. Someone who is a visual learner will easily understand and remember by reading or seeing things. Learning by listening is a method of learning by listening to sounds. People will find it easier to remember the sounds. For example, someone who easily understands a lesson when he hears the teacher explain the material rather than reading it. Learning by doing, namely learning in groups, discussing or writing and making summaries. Someone who has this type usually does something to understand and memorize something with movement. You can try 3 ways of learning and you will find one that is suitable for easier understanding and memorize, especially when studying. If you have tried the 3 ways but are not optimal, you can try to combine these learning methods. For example, combining learning by seeing with learning by listening. You can watching a learning video. Here, I will give some tips to learn English from the 3 ways of learning. The first is learning by seeing or visual learners. Can read books or stories in English and also read dictionaries to increase the vocabulary. Second, for learning by listening or auditory learners, you can record lessons and listen to them. Listen music in English, voice stories in English. Third, learning by doing or kinesthetic learners can discussion on learning English with group or write and summarize.
Hi, welcome. Welcome to the City College Learning Center, and welcome to our series on becoming a super student. Today's presentation is an introduction to learning styles. First of all, what's a learning style? And what is your learning style? Well, your learning style is basically the way you learn best. There are many ways to learn, to acquire new information. For example, by reading, by listening, and by doing. And although most of us get information by combining these ways, many people prefer to get information by one of these ways. That is, they enjoy it more or it's easier to learn for them. This is their dominant learning style. the one they use the most. Learning specialists often talk about 3 types of learners. Visual, that's learning by seeing. Auditory, that's learning by listening. And kinesthetic, that means learning by doing. Kinesthetic comes from the Greek word for movement. So, how do you find out which type you are? Well, we have some ways to help you figure that out right here at the Learning Resources Center. There are short quizzes that are really quite fun to take, and they can give you an idea. And we've got a quick one for you to take at the end of this presentation. Some of you may already have an idea. For example, you might find reading difficult, but you enjoy lectures. So you might be more of an auditory learner.
Okay, maybe that's all I can say. Hopefully this video is useful. Don't forget to always smile and take care of your health. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.